guys, how are you today? Super duper excited to talk to you about this because we're going to help you be a little bit more organized and maybe have a little bit more time on your hands. Okay, so I get it. You're busy. I am too. Life is never not going to be busy. So we have to figure out how to work this business into the crux of our day. And one thing that can really help you do that is content planning. Okay, so we're going to help you. We understand like the struggle of trying to come up with something new to post every day on all your social media platforms, in your stories, on your page, all the things, right? So we're here to encourage you to set aside an hour on whatever day works best for you to actually sit down and kind of plan out what your week is going to look like on social media. Now for me, that typically Sundays work best for me just because Sundays are usually a quieter day around here. I can sit down and I can actually figure out what my week is going to look like, all right? So whatever day that is for you, pick it, and it's just, this will help you get a little bit ahead. Okay, so now we have an hour set aside. What are we gonna do during that hour? What content are you gonna be planning? Like I said, we're gonna plan out your stories, we're gonna talk about posts, even live video, right? So let's talk about those three. First, stories. Stories actually takes the least amount of planning. Why? Because this is an easy thing to do on the fly. It's all a snapshot of your super fun, messy, real life, right? It's easy to take a picture of your food when you're eating it, or your event that you're doing, or something funny that happens to you in that day, right? So remember, when we talked about stories before in the video just a few days ago, we talked about this is also an opportunity for you to create consistency. So this is where you can plan. Like if you're gonna start having a consistent theme in at least one of your stories per day, it's a good thing to have that kind of planned out and how you're gonna go about that. Also, remember, you can be a lot more direct in stories. So I encourage you to do a product information, even business post per day to keep that consistency up and keep your audience knowing what you're doing, okay? Keep your stories revolved around your categories and it'll make it really super simple for you. All right, so that's stories, super simple, right? Now, Facebook profile. Those are your public posts, right, that your main audience are going to see. Remember, Facebook 1 to 2 per day is all you need to do. So when you write out your week, you can write Monday 1, 2, Tuesday 1, 2, and we can plan those out and what kind of topics. You're going to try and follow a pattern of educate, entertain, empower, right? So you're going to throw in a bit, sprinkle in business posts, product posts, things like that. Inspiring posts, I'm going to encourage you to do at least one before and after type picture once a week and make it about solving a problem. Make it providing a solution for others. But when you do live videos, they count as one of your posts for the day. So think about that. If you do some more live videos, you have to come up with less content for your public profile, right? So remember guys, this is your billboard. This is what your audience sees. You want to make sure when somebody comes to your page, if you comment on somebody's post and they come to your page to check you out, you want to make sure that you are providing value, you're providing really great content to them so that you look like somebody that they're going to want to interact with, right? So present yourself as somebody that you would choose to interact with. Okay, last thing, and I know you're all waiting for it, let's talk about content planning for live video. I'm going to say that I would love for you all to be doing a minimum of 2 live videos per week, minimum, right? If you're doing more, incredible. If you are not doing any yet, let's push yourself a little bit outside that comfort zone. I know that it can feel uncomfortable at first. We all have to start somewhere, but guys, live video is ranked really high in the Facebook algorithm and people are gonna watch, right? If you're trying to get somebody's attention, live video is where it's at. So you're gonna do 2 per week, one fun or funny type live video. It can be about something going on in your life. It can be about anything that you want, and one that's a little bit more educational. I want you to remember when you're doing live videos, I know we had a training on it, but titles are super important. You should never be doing a live video without a title, first of all. Second of all, the live video or the title that you put on your live video should have kind of a hook, right? It should catch somebody's attention to be like, okay, I need to know more. So sometimes somebody might say, hey, your live video titles are kind of cryptic. Like you like draw us in because we need to know the answer to the question you asked or whatever it is. So make sure that you're putting a title that's really enticing. And you can actually plan out your titles and bullet points when you're doing your content planning, right? So if you have the bullet points and the title, basically it's going to do a couple things for you. You don't have to plan out the entirety of your live video, but it's going to help you, A, be thinking about it so that when live video day comes, it's going to be much simpler and less stressful for you to do that live video. Okay, you're going to be able to have had some thoughts leading up to that. So that's it, guys. Content planning. We want you to have a little bit of an idea what you're going to do with stories and consistency. Again, profile, 1 to 2 posts, and then live video, guys. If you're sitting down and you're planning out kind of a theme for the day, or what you're gonna try and have as the main basis of your posts and live videos, I think you're gonna find that your week is gonna flow a lot easier, and you're not gonna have to sit down and actually be stewing over and thinking about what it is that you're going to talk about. So I hope that this helped a little bit. I hope you guys are having an incredible day, and I will catch you tomorrow.